Just Being Me podcast. Your girls, Margot and Mary.
It is not your job to be everything to everyone. That is the inspiration of the day.
Amen.
Amen. It is not your job to be everything to everyone. Okay? That is a good lesson right there.
Can't do it.
Yep. You can't pull yourself into places and think, for everybody and be like, oh, this and all that. And then you over here struggling to get yourself together. Get yourself together first.
Right.
And then
because half the time it won't even be reciprocated.
Okay. You are right. You're right. So hey y'all, welcome back to the Just Being Me podcast with your co-host Miss Mary Mack. And
hello.
Over there, she's still on the box. It just works out like this. This is the new norm. Mary on the box. Okay. That's
become our norm. Yes.
Yes. That is our new norm. It's easier. And just like she's there, I'm here. I'm in my pajamas. She in her pajamas. You just never know. And it works out. So look at technology, y'all. Look at technology. We could have been doing this all the whole time, huh? Took a pandemic to show us, how to have meetings with folks via the internet. So thank you guys for tuning in the last week. Continue to spread the word to your friends and your family about our podcast. You can find us everywhere that podcasts are. Put it that way, because I'm tired of saying all those names for all these years. A sister is tired.
It is a mouthful. It
is. And I should know it by heart, but I don't. And I just read it right off of the paper. And this week I choose not to. I can't be everything for everybody, okay? Find us, okay?
There you go.
Find us. All right, let's jump into our weekend review. What you do this weekend?
You know what? I think I did. I just sat at home. I watched a lot of movies. I was just binging out on Netflix. I was watching this show I watched last year, but I think a new season is coming on, so I binge watched the old season again. It was called Still Magnolias or something.
I've seen that on Netflix. I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, I've been watching that, and then I made some chocolate chip cookies. I just want to, and I spent all this money and bought all these Girl Scout cookies.
Oh Lord!
Sent my kids packages of Girl Scout cookies. My grandkids, of course, and bought them some Valentines.
Mm-hmm.
And girl, I'm looking at these Girl Scout cookies and say, I don't want that. I want me some homemade chocolate chip cookies. So I made some homemade chocolate chip cookies. And that's about it. Did laundry, and I didn't do anything. I really didn't do anything.
That's a good weekend.
Yeah, I didn't do anything. Nothing. Just did some reading, laid around, watched movies, and ate like a pig.
Okay, that's
what did you do?
Weekend. I worked at Pastrami on the Run, located at 358 West 38th Street, near USC. Pastrami on the Run. I worked there this weekend. I worked there on, let me see. It seemed like I did. Okay, so I did go and work at the kitchen at Pastrami on the Run Saturday and Sunday, but I went and had lunch with one of my girlfriends. We went to a Chinese, no, I don't want to call it Chinese because I think it's Thai. Anyway, it was good. It was at the Delamo Mall. I'm trying to find the name of it. she always picks really, really good cuisines for us to eat. Like, I always leave it up to her. I'm like, well, she's like, where you want to go?
Does it have something to do with maple something?
No, it's called Din Tai Fung. Din Tai Fung. And it was really good. They had the dumplings and they had this dumpling that had like soup in the bottom of it, and you like mix up your little spicy stuff, and then you dab it in the little spicy stuff, and when you put it in your mouth, the soup bursts in your mouth. It was so good. That didn't sound cute, but it does, and it was so good. We had some noodles, we had cucumbers, we had pot stickers. I mean, the little buns that they have, the little meat in the inside. It was very, very good, and it's a very popular restaurant. And it's crowded. It gets crowded. We have to wait a 30-minute wait.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And they up in there. It was good though. It was good. I would go back. So I enjoyed her company, and then I worked. Let's see, Sunday. Yeah. Sunday was a day. Too many.
That didn't sound good, Margot.
Right. I was just like, that was the day. Like, I ain't gonna even go into it, but somebody jumped out the window on me, and I didn't appreciate it. But you know what? I let go. I let God. God will deal with their situation. All I know is my heart was pure and my intentions weren't ill. Theirs definitely was. So, I let it go like that, because when you hold on to stuff, it don't do nothing but hurt you. That person may not even be thinking about you, the situation, or anything no more. Maybe they let it go and they're just like, whatever, I'm not thinking about it. So why am I allowing it to have rent in my head? I'm not.
Margot, that's growth, sis.
Okay. It take a lot. It take a lot. And I feel it. And I'm like, you know what? I prayed on it. I said, you didn't do anything wrong. And neither did your God. Nobody did nothing wrong to this person. This person jumped out the mother window on you. Without knowing why they jumped out the window. Like, where are you going? Okay.
And you know what, Margot? Those type of people, you just have to release out there to the universe and say, okay.
I'm done.
And just, take one for the team and keep on going.
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
That's it. And that's what I've done. And if I see that person, I know how to make people, I keep telling Jermaine now, so I know how to make people invisible. Like, I can walk right past you and not see you, not speak to you, not acknowledge you. I can do it. And that's where this person is in my life. They are so invisible because they're not even worth me even talking about this right now. So anyway,
I understand.
Yep. So dealt with that. And now we are coming on to the weekend of my niece's sweet 16. Oh, she's so excited. She looks really beautiful. She's going to get her hair done on Saturday. And so I have auntie duties of getting hair done, getting makeup done, and then taking her to my parents' house where my sister will be. She actually hired somebody to do the decorations and stuff because she wanted to enjoy the party. My sister is the baby Black Martha Stewart. My mom is the original Black Martha Stewart. So she would decorate this whole party and everything, but she wanted to this time enjoy the party and not worry about doing all the decorations and all this stuff. She's still putting her little pizzazzes a little around, but not the whole party. Somebody's coming to do all of that for her. So, I'm happy that she's done that and that she's going to be able to enjoy her daughter's birthday party, and then relax. So I'm looking forward to that. Saturday. Actually, Saturday is my mom's actual birthday, the 12th of February, and then my niece's birthday is on the 13th. So the 12th and the 13th.
Okay.
So looking forward to that. And then tomorrow we have a catering gig. So took off of work so that this is our first catering gig. So I wanted to be a part of, just seeing how that all goes down and everything. So took off. We're going to be getting up very early in the morning, like 6 o'clock in the morning to do this. Because the pickup is at 9:30 a.m. It's 110 items. Yeah, so 6 o'clock we will be in the kitchen, cranking out everything that we need to crank out and having it ready for them at 9:30. That is the goal, and that is what it's going to be, because we don't want to be late. We want to be like, because this lady or this company, they wanted to use a black-owned company for Black History Month. We in February, Black History Month, and so they selected our restaurant, Pastrami on the Run. It's really our soul food for the soul on the run brand. And so we're going to do some catfish and some fried chicken and greens, cornbread, and mac and cheese, for their lunch. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm. And then we're going to throw in some cookies for them, just so, so they're happy. They're excited that the other company that hooked us up with them keeps telling me that they're so excited they can't wait to taste our food. So we're like, yay! We can't wait either. We want them to be a customer forever. So we are so grateful for the opportunity. So that is that. That is that. Oh yeah, and then I'm working on wedding stuff on top of all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fitting is next weekend. Or even not even fitting. It's just like, I guess, going to go look for the dress. I don't know. I did this. This is my third time, girl. Yeah. So I haven't done it at this caliber. Like my first wedding, I did it at this caliber, where I had the whole wedding and getting a dress. The second one, I was in Norwalk at the Justice of the Peace with my gold and cream pantsuit on. Saying, I do. All right, deuces, we out. Let's go across the street to the buffet. Get something to eat. So, it's a big to-do. So, that's next week. So that's it. I've had to, it seemed like that's a whole month worth of stuff that I just did, and that's just a week.
That was quite a bit.
That was a lot. A mouthful and a week full. And it ain't even over. Okay, let's not even think about it. All right, so let's talk about it, y'all. Okay, so Snoop Dogg is the new owner of Death Row Records.
Yes, it looks like he purchased Death Row Records. It's like he came back full circle.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
He really did.
Yeah, that was, he was on Death Row Records, right?
Yes, he was on Death Row Records. That was owned by or founded by Dr. Dre and Suge Knight, the DOC, and it says Dick Griffey. And then they had their main artist at that time was Tupac. And then Snoop was, where was Snoop? I can't remember where he was, but they brought him over, like, what's his name? Suge. It got him out of jail. He was going through all that trial and all that stuff. And then, this is what I remember. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not quoting nothing. So if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But, what's his name? Suge got him out of jail, and then he went over to Death Row. And so it was Tupac and Death Row. Tupac and Death Row. Tupac and, what's his name? Snoop.
We're at Death Row.
The Death Row, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I remember that. I remember that too, yeah. That's all I remember too.
Yeah. So
That's when
cool.
That's when Tupac was like a really little, I mean, he was like, to me, I used to just look at him like this guy who could really, do the poetry thing, and his words meant so much. But then he started coming across to me like a gangster or something.
Yeah. He
got really weird, right?
Yeah. He changed. He really and when that's when he got with Death Row, because Death Row is more like gangster-fied, and you want to be hard, you want to do this, whatever. I don't know. I just didn't. He did change. He changed, and then he started doing acting, and I was like, okay, I like that side of Tupac. Like, I liked his acting. If he was still alive, he would have been like a really great actor.
I think he was one that could really act. He was very convincing. He really had that acting bug.
I think that he would have did away just with maturity of being, growing up and learning how to be a man, or being a man like Snoop Dogg, being a man and start dealing with businesses and different things. And I think he would have did really good in entertainment, being an actor.
And perhaps even a family.
Yeah, that too. Yep, that too. So, it says that the news of Snoop Dogg's business deal comes just days before he hits the stage at the Super Bowl.
Oh.
He'll be performing alongside Eminem, Dr. Dre, Mary J. Blige, and Kendrick Lamar.
Yes. They said they're going to have some other people show up too. Somebody said something about, what's the guy name? We got mad at for a minute because he was talking about Trump. We want to talk to Trump. Ice Cube. Just said Ice Cube might come through.
David, you know what? Because I've been bumping West Coast hip hop all this week, just because. Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, Mac 10, all of them. So I had thought about, I was like, it's mighty funny that Ice Cube ain't gonna be up there. That's just, y'all gotta have Ice Cube up there. So I really hope that Ice Cube does come in and does something with them, and please, because Ice Cube was a part of all of that.
Absolutely. From the beginning, really.
Yeah, for sure. Like, Ice Cube.
Not the great, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I really hope that they do that. So that's good to hear. Really good. So the Wendy Williams show has been on back this season without Wendy Williams, and she's been doing been having guest hosts. She had Sherry Shepherd, she had Michael Rappaport, Remy Ma, and Fat Joe, Kim Whitley, comedian Finesse, Leah Remini, and I can't think of the lady name that's with Leah Remini. It's one of her friends. So now they have announced a permanent guest host for the show. Who? Miss Mary? Who's the guest?
Sherry Shepherd.
Sherry Shepherd.
Did you like her? I haven't watched the show since Wendy's been gone. Did you like her? I mean, is she doing a great job?
I am going to be so honest. No.
Tell the truth.
I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to tell the truth. Out of all those people and this is the reason why I named all those people. Out of all those people, Sherry Shepherd is the only one that I watched. And, like, I just don't watch it all the way through. I like to watch the Hot Topics. And she was the only one that I was able to watch the whole Hot Topics without turning it off.
Okay.
It was her and Michael Rappaport. And then Remy Ma and Fat Joe. I like them too.
Okay.
But everybody else, Leah Remini, I could not watch. She was like the first ones that was on there when it came back. I could not watch it. I could not watch her and that lady talking. I just could not. It was just so they talk too much about themselves and what they did and their husbands. And I'm like, who? This ain't your hot topics. I don't care. I want to hear about the hot topics. Now, the way that Sherry did it, and the way that Sherry did it, when she does the hot topic, she may bring it. She was like, "Oh yeah, I was on Dancing with the," because I think she came right after them. So when she had started talking about herself, I said, "Are they all gonna talk about themselves?" But the way she did it, she made it funny because she's a comedian. She would make little funny jokes, and she would tell like a funny joke, and then she'll get back into the hot topic.
Okay.
So, and it had something to do with the hot topic. It wasn't just way left. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. They were like way left. Like, what are you talking about? Who cares?
It wasn't off topic.
Right. Exactly. I liked Michael Rappaport because Michael Rappaport likes all of the housewife shows. So he, just hearing it from a man's point of view of like what's going on at New Jersey Housewives and what's going on in Atlanta, it just was a different twist. That's what I liked about him because he would say what he said, he said what he said, and he had like, he really watches it. Like he's a fan, like he's a big fan. That's what I liked about him. But if they had to pick somebody, I think Sherry Shepherd was the best one out of all the hosts.
Okay. That was fair.
I kind of figured that Wendy wasn't coming back this season. This is the 13th season, and they said that she they said that she was possibly will be coming back on the next season, but I don't think so.
So do you think she's just done, Margot?
I do. I think she needs to be done because she has, it's reported that she has Graves' disease. She has the thyroid, and then she has the lymphedema. She has a lot going on with her. But they was dispelling the rumor, something that I read, they dispelled the rumor that she's bound to a wheelchair, that she's has dementia. Her brother's like, no, I talked to her. I've seen her. She just came from, wherever they were. And he said, no, she does not. Now she has to get around in the wheelchair, which is what the paparazzi took pictures of her in a wheelchair. She has lymphedema. Her legs are all jacked up, So if they got to wheel her around so that she can get places, that's what she's going to have to do is be in a wheelchair. But that doesn't mean she's bound to a wheelchair.
Right, absolutely.
So, no, I'm happy for Sherry. I'm really happy that they selected her. She's the best choice.
Okay.
You said Eve had a baby boy.
Yes.
Rapper
Eve.
Eve.
She had I think it was a couple of days ago. She had a son, and they named him. I want to say Wild. Wilde.
Wilde.
Yes.
Okay. Wild Wolf. That's what your name is.
Are you serious?
Yes. Husband is Maximilian Cooper. Yes, they did. His name is Wild Wolf. That's how you spelled it, and then Wolf. I guess if you're a celebrity child, you can have any kind of name. You fine.
Now, see, I didn't even get that far. I didn't even know anything about the wolf. Wow, interesting.
Yeah. Is this her first baby?
This is her very first baby.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. She was very happy about it. I think they have been trying for a while. And I think she finally was blessed with the baby.
That's good. That's really good. I didn't even know she was pregnant. When you told me that, I was like, she was pregnant? Okay, go ahead. I missed that one. Oh, his name is what? No, wait. Okay. See, now y'all done went too far. Okay. So the baby name is Wild Wolf Fife Alexander Summers Cooper. That baby got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 names. Stop it. I can't.
Why? I always wonder, what was the purpose of all that? Why do they have all those names? They're going to put every single name on the birth certificate.
Right. He going to look at that like...
Put every single name on the Social Security card?
No.
On the IDs and the driver license?
You're gonna say,
Come on.
pick a first name, pick a middle name, and pick a last name. We're not putting Wild Wolf, Fife, Alexander, Summers, Cooper on nothing. Get it out of here. I don't get it, but okay, that's celebrity. Now, who is this dude? Isn't he like a rich guy? The husband, Maximilian.
You know, I don't know. I haven't been following them much. I don't know what he does. His name sounds very familiar.
Okay. I know I've seen her, and he has kids. I don't know. Let me not even. But he has kids, and I've seen them before, and I thought he was like somebody, like a count or something. But okay. I don't feel like looking it up. Well, congratulations. That's very good, Eve.
Yeah.
Eve.
He's a mother.
Eve is a mother. You were saying that the Dodger, I'm looking it up. The Dodger that the pitcher who was
Right.
Who had the alleged sexual harassment charges got dropped today.
The sexual
Abuse?
misconduct charge and assault and domestic violence type thing with that young lady. And remember, we were talking about that. I remember on the podcast we were talking about that, and she had went back twice. Remember, he drove all the way home, and then she went to the hospital or something. She called a friend or something. Anyway, they were in court this week, and there were no charges. They found he got no charge. He was not charged at all. And there was an issue with reasonable doubt.
Okay.
So, I mean, he was saying all along that it was consensual and that, she was with it. And,
Right.
I guess at the end she was just like, well, no, but that couldn't be proved. They couldn't prove that. So,
His name
but
is
we don't
Trevor.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was to say his name was Trevor Bauer.
Yeah, but we still don't know if he's going to go back to that pitcher's mound for the Dodgers. I mean,
Okay.
I'm thinking he should, right? But
Yeah, I mean, if he's found not guilty, and
right, absolutely.
he should go back.
Yeah, but I don't know if there's something in his contract. We don't know what the contract may say. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know, but so far the Dodgers had no comment. So I guess we'll wait till next season to find out, right?
Right. If he returns. Well, I mean, he said, I never punched this woman in the face. I never punched her in the vagina. I never scratched her face. I never had anal sex with her or sodomized her in any way. Ooh, okay. He said, I never assaulted her in any way at any time. And while we did have consensual rough sex, the disturbing acts and conduct she described simply did not occur. I mean, he's saying that they had rough sex, and that she was down with it until probably somebody said she probably had a bruise or something from the choke out or something from the rough sex.
Did you say from the choke out?
Yeah. And her friend was like, girl, what the fuck wrong with your neck? She's like, I know, huh? I'm about to sue him. I didn't know I was going to have a mark like that.
Oh my God.
No, you consented to that rough ass sex. Don't consent to the rough sex if you rough. It's called rough sex for a reason.
Exactly. I mean, you could just say, no, I'm not into it.
I'm not into that.
I'm not into it. You know what I mean?
No and no. No.
No and no.
So
exactly. So we'll hope that everything comes out okay for him, right?
Yeah. Yeah. If he didn't do it and he got no charges, I don't see why he can't go back to, pitching again for the Dodgers or whoever else won.
I wonder what happened to that guy. Remember that guy that he had went, I think he was a football player, and he had went to his baby mama's house.
Oh, yeah.
The baby was there, and he looked like he tossed the woman. What happened with that whole story?
Yeah, I haven't heard nothing about that.
I haven't either. It's kind of odd, huh? Kind of fell off there.
You were saying Snoop Dogg, talking about Snoop Dogg again, is going to do a tribute to his mom.
Yes,
concert.
Yeah. They're having a really big, huge concert on the 25th of March at the Ontario Toyota Arena. And you can get tickets at Ticketmasters. The cheapest one I saw was $49, nosebleeds, of course. And then there were some floor seats for $384. And it was a lot of old school music, so I'm thinking that it was what his mother enjoyed.
Yeah. That's gonna be nice. Is that around Mother's Day?
No, Mother's Day is in May.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
it's going to be March 25th.
Okay, maybe it's like her birthday or something. Or something significant. Why is it in March? That's cool. And I actually have a story. My guy's auntie, his auntie that lives in Louisiana, she passed away last year of cancer. But before she passed away, she was a huge Snoop Dogg fan. Like, I love Snoop Dogg. No, but she had a life-size cutout of Snoop Dogg in her home, and it followed her wherever when she moved or wherever she went. Nobody can disrespect this life-size Snoop Dogg cutout that she had, and she had memorabilia and everything. So my guy happens to know someone that knows Snoop Dogg. He ended up telling Snoop Dogg about the story, and Snoop Dogg gave her one of his cookbooks. It's not with Martha Stewart, but he created a cookbook. Let me see if I can find the name of it. But he signed it, and he addressed it to her. And so she was able to get it, and she was so happy to get that cookbook. They did it, they took a video and everything. They sent it to Snoop so that he could see it. And then she had passed away like maybe a month or so later after she received that book. But
I think I remember that.
The cookbook is From Crook to Cook. That's the name of it.
Why are we surprised? I'm not even surprised.
Not at all. But he has some really good recipes in there. I was like, oh, this look good. Like,
did he really?
Yeah, he did. He got, I'm looking on Amazon. It's Billionaire's Bacon. The bacon look good. And he's like really in there like cooking. He had the King's Classic Caesar. It got chicken in it, and I mean, it looks really, really good. He got a cake. Go shorty, it's your birthday cake. Oh my God. So I see, he loved his mom. That's his heart. That was his heart. So that's cool. I'm glad that he's going to be doing something. I would expect that from him anyway. So cool.
That's going to be nice. That's a really nice tribute to his mother.
So you said Dave Chappelle was doing something about some affordable housing, or he didn't want the affordable housing.
Yeah, he lives out there in Ohio, right? So he lives in a place called Yellow Springs, and so I guess they were thinking about, building some affordable housing there. And Dave says, no, you're not. You won't be building the affordable housing in my area.
Wow.
Excuse me. So I guess he had a $65 million investment going on with Yellow Springs. And he told them that if they build these affordable housing buildings in his, in his community, that the $65 million investment was off the table. Okay. And then he had to go down to a city meeting and he said some harsh words because he didn't want to have to come down there to let them know that he meant business. And this is according to the Dayton Daily News.
Wow.
So I don't know what's up, Dave. No affordable housing. What's the problem?
I'm looking at, well, I can't hear it, but he did go down there and he was very upset. Like they showing him at the meeting talking to the, I guess the council or whatever.
Uh-huh.
He said that Yellow Spring Chappelle hometown is the planned site of entertainment restaurant, firehouse, eatery, and a comedy club live from YS Yellow Springs, which was under development in the old village house. So I guess that's his $65 million that he had on the table.
Oh, it's something for him though.
Yeah, it's something that he was a part of. So he wants to have that, the entertainment restaurant, the club, the eatery, or whatever. That's what his investment was going into, that development. And I guess this other development came in and said that they was going to put affordable housing instead.
And he said that those two won't be mixing.
He said,
we learn something every day.
Yeah. He was adamantly opposed in that he has invested millions of dollars in the town, adding, if you push this thing, I am investing no longer, my investing is no longer applicable. Okay. Okay.
Wow.
It says neither Dave nor the neighbors are against the affordable housing. However, they are against the poorly vetted cookie cutter sprawled style development deal, which has little regard for the community culture and the infrastructure of the village. Okay, so that's what it is. So it's a development company that's trying to come in here and just like boom, put something somewhere to say that they did something, and they that's what it sounds like. And they just like, they're not doing it the right way, according to them. That's what they think. It says poorly vetted, cookie cutter, sprawled style development deal. So,
Oh, I smell a rat. I don't think Dave wants it over there.
No, he doesn't. They don't want it. They want the other. They want what they originally, I guess the space that they were going to be putting this stuff is the same space that these development people want to put this housing. So I know we'll hear more from that.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. Maybe they can find another location for it then.
Yeah.
Because I would hate for them just to scrap it totally.
Right.
You know what I mean? If they need affordable housing, they need affordable housing. Let's find another location.
Well, look, they said 3 out, so it's 143 lots. So it says 3 out of the 143 lots would have been would have been future affordable housing. The rest of the homes were to be priced $250K and upwards of $600K. Okay, so a portion of it would be affordable housing, and the other one's going to be like just a little. Okay. Okay, we'll hear more about that, I'm sure.
Yes. It's coming. It's coming.
It's coming down. You were saying something about Kanye was mad at Billie Eilish. He wants to apologize.
I don't know how to pronounce that person. I don't even know who that person is. I guess it's a young lady.
Yeah, she's a singer, Billie Eilish.
Oh, okay. And I guess she was having a concert or whatever. And she stopped her performance to give someone an inhaler. And Kanye thought that was in bad taste. And he said that she needs to apologize for that because a lot of people were hurt, during that concert that Travis whole thing, what was the name? Travis Scott was involved in. And, he didn't know that was going to happen. We got some families that were very sad. You know, their relatives and kids and everybody was killed, and that's nothing to play with. You know, it's nothing to make fun at.
Right.
And Kanye wants her to apologize to Travis Scott, and he wants that apology to happen before his performance at Coachella, because Kanye will be performing at Coachella, and it looks like Travis is going to be performing too. I remember they said that I wanted Travis there because of what happened.
Right.
But Kanye said Travis will be performing there, and that he will not be performing until that apology has been done.
Now, Billie Eilish had commented. She said, literally, see, this is, okay. Literally never said a thing about Travis. Was just helping a fan. That's what she wrote. She wrote that. And then she said that after seeing a distressed fan in the audience, she said, "Do you need an inhaler? Who needs it?" Eilish said, pointing into the crowd, do we have an inhaler? Can we just grab one? Guys, give it some time. Don't crowd. We are taking care of our people. Hold on. And I will wait for people to be okay until keep going. So she's saying that she never said anything about, Travis, or it wasn't a slam towards Travis Scott and his situation. It was that she just seen that somebody needed some help in the crowd, and probably because of what happened, she actually seen it. Travis Scott didn't see what was going on. It was no way for him to know what was happening in the whole mosh pit of people. But she's saying that she's seen somebody that was, needed help, and she stopped the show. But she never made reference to, Travis Scott should have did this, or it wasn't what do you call it? Like a, diss to Travis Scott because she stopped her show. Kanye needs to sit down, in my opinion. Like you're grasping that, to me. This is my opinion. You grasping at straws. Do the concert. Make sure everybody is okay. And just because the girl stopped her show, because she seen somebody that needed help, didn't have nothing to do with Travis Scott. You making it about Travis Scott. She didn't say nothing about Travis Scott. You did that. You did it. So go on. But he got a Netflix.
He's been in the news quite a bit lately.
He has. He really has. And him and Kim is having somebody put on Facebook, Kim and Kanye, can you take us out of your group text?
Yeah, because I'm really tired. We don't even care anymore, do we?
We don't care, please. We don't want to know that Kanye can't see the kids, and you ain't invited to a birthday party, and then she posted a tweet saying, I can have the little girl want to have a TikTok account and stop messing with us. This is private. And then somebody said, well, if it's so private, why are you posting this on Twitter?
Exactly. And Kanye said that he didn't want his daughter having lipstick on TikTok, and remove the lipstick off her lips. And oh my gosh, I'm just like, for real, you guys? Don't they have attorneys? They got that kind of money. Let the attorneys do the talking.
Right. Don't y'all have each other numbers? Can't y'all text each other? Y'all ain't got to hear each other's voice. Just like you typing this shit on this stuff, on this computer, you can text him and say whatever you want to say, and vice versa. Why are we in your group text? I love that. I was like, what?
Didn't she just get out of law school?
Yeah, she finally passed the bar.
Come on now. We don't need all this now.
Yeah, please.
No better.
Stop. Please stop.
You don't even have to respond to him. Get your attorney to respond to him. Why are you responding? Why don't you try to be the big girl?
Right.
I mean, it's like both of them. That whole family, and then him, it's just like a shit show.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a whole lot. I'm like, okay.
So we're not dealing with Chloe. Is that her name, Chloe?
Chloe, yeah.
Okay, so she's okay with her child, and she's over there. She's okay. She's quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got Kim and Kanye with they crap. It's
Right.
like, shut up already.
There's all gotta be some back and forth. Y'all don't have no reality show no more, but y'all really still doing the reality shit. And you ain't on the show.
You know what I forgot? You know what I forgot to mention?
Mm.
Their sister had a baby, another baby for Travis.
She did.
She had a boy.
Kylie.
She had a boy.
Yeah.
Yes, she did have a boy. I did. I'm sorry, I forgot about that, but I did see that.
Yeah.
We haven't seen pictures yet, though, but yeah.
I like Kylie. Kylie is so private. Kylie.
I don't know. I didn't like that whole thing that happened with her and her girlfriend.
Oh, I don't like that. I
didn't like that at all.
No.
Because I think she could have stood up to her sisters and said, you know what? You got a man that's he's an asshole or whatever. I'm not breaking my friendship. I love my friend. We've been friends. You're not going to come down to me and tell me that I got to blackball my friend because you dated a jerk or whatever, or you didn't get invited to the party. You know what I mean? It's just like, I'm not going to do that. I felt like she shouldn't have done that.
I feel like she shouldn't have done that, but I also understand how she's the baby. So she's not in any like confrontation. She's not a confrontational person. And they were like on 5,000. What's her name? Chloe, Kim, the twins, everybody. So it was like she was damned if she said anything that other than what they wanted her to say. They was gonna be on that ass, sister or no sister. So I think she took the road of let me just sway their way. She's the baby. She's the youngest of all them. And move on. But I don't like that she did. I wish she would have had enough balls to stand up to them and say.
And that was her friend.
Yeah.
That was her friend. And the sad part about it is now look at him. Look at him. And now you don't have your friend anymore.
Yep.
You know, your sister don't even have her man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kim don't have her man.
Yeah.
And you had a good girlfriend.
Yep. Yep. And Jordan don't want nothing to do with you no more. I think Jordan would have. Yeah, she definitely moved on. I think Jordan would have. Jordan and her would have been fine. They've been friends for a very long time, but she chose her family over the girl, and But I like her because she is private. I barely knew that the lady was pregnant. She even with the first baby. She stayed in there in her place and she didn't say nothing. You don't hear nothing about her. She's not all over the place. You don't see her in no mess. Just, they tried to drag her in some mess because she took some pictures during the concert. And they're like, look at you taking pictures while everybody's dying. She didn't know what was going on out there.
Now, she was in the news a lot when she was messing with what's the guy's name? You know the guy that got a baby by
Tiger.
Yeah.
Black China. Yeah.
Back then. But she's gotten really quiet after that whole thing just fizzled out,
Yeah.
I don't see that much of her doing anything. She used to I used to see her a lot when she was doing her makeup and lip gloss and all that kind of stuff, but not so much anymore.
Yeah, she done crawled into a hole and she's over there having babies with
raising her babies.
Raising her babies.
Yeah.
So cool. And then Nelly and the dick pic. So I was like, what is happening? I just start seeing all kind of Facebook and Instagram posts with Nelly and memes and everything. I was like, what happened with Nelly? What happened? Well, he said he accidentally posted a video of him having or receiving oral sex on his Instagram stories.
So he was getting a BJ.
He was getting a BJ. And people were saying that
a sloppy toppy.
He was getting a sloppy toppy. They were saying that it was very little, like it was small, not very little, but it was small. So I'm like
Tic Tac small,
like Tic Tac. Tic Tac. I want to see the damn video. See, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say nothing about this man's thing being small or large or average. That's what I've seen people say. It's just regular size. Um, until now, it was shared. Oh my God, we should have seen it. It was shared briefly to his 3.3 million followers on Instagram. I guess
I don't follow.
I don't follow him, so I guess that's why I missed it.
And I definitely don't want to see it.
I want to see it. I want to see what the hell they talking about. How you gonna tell that man his dick is small? It might be, a nice size for him. What if she just started? They ain't small anyway until they get, to the situation. So maybe, maybe the part that y'all seen was he was just, she just was starting, trying to get it up there.
You know what? Being a man, and since he was taping it, he should have been smart enough not to hit record until he was ready. Until he was ready.
So you was fully there because you captured a moment and you ended up accidentally posting a moment when you wasn't even ready. You wasn't ready.
You wasn't ready. Shame on you. But listen, before you actually posted that, you didn't look at it?
Right. What were you trying to post? What were you trying to post?
I think men know if they're okay down there. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I don't know. Maybe the girls that he's been with or whatever, maybe they pumping him up. I don't know. I don't know. But why would he think that he was okay to post a dick pic? And he's a small guy.
Right. Like, did you really? If you are small, then you really probably accidentally posted that. I mean, why? I mean, I guess whatever reason why you you recorded it for your own reasons, but how do you accidentally post that? Like, what? You was trying to post a song or you talking and then that's two different things. I don't think it was an accident. I really don't.
And if you're recording something, you're going to make sure you get the shot you want, first of all.
Right.
And the second thing is, you're going to view it before you put it anywhere, and you're going to delete that puppy if it ain't what you want it to be.
Right.
So what possessed you to do that, silly man? Now you're going to have to live with that for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Were you loaded or something? What was the issue? What was the problem?
What was you trying to post, dude?
Were you drunk? What happened?
Right.
And if you small, you should never want to be taped or recorded.
You should never record it. Nope. We ain't recording this. I don't want to ever want it to get out that I got a tic tac. I don't want it out.
And I'm sorry that those girls that you've been with or whoever you're sleeping with haven't told you that you're small.
Yep. They had.
Because you're losing them.
They was pumping your brain up.
Yeah, because boo, how you gonna live that down?
Yeah.
How you gonna live that down?
But they'll get over it, I guess. You said Bob Saget. Oh, they reported how he died. He bumped his head or something.
He said he bumped his head, girl. They said Bob bumped his head and ended up laying down and went to sleep.
He never woke up. He had.
You remember the story? You know how when you hurt yourself, your mom said, "Don't you go to sleep?
Don't lay down. Don't do it."
Remember?
Yep.
So when I thought about that, when I heard that, I'm like, Bob didn't know that. And then I'm thinking, well, when did he fall and bump his head? Because when he died, nobody said that they knew he fell and bumped his head. When did he bump his head? Was it in the shower? He said he had just came home from,
doing a show. Yeah,
doing a set. So, okay, so when did he hurt himself?
Did he, like you said, did he fall and bump his head in the shower? And then he's like, ow, that hurt it. And then he's like, let me just lay down because I'm tired.
And they said that he did have COVID.
And he had COVID and he just got off stage.
You know what? I was thinking about that. I'm like, you know what? You had COVID and you're doing a set.
See? That's just why I have not been wanting to do comedy, because people is out here all COVID up and they still out here doing shows.
And He was like on some type of tour.
Yeah, so he went all the way, all around with his COVID.
Spreading it. Spreading it. Picked it up and spread it.
See? Nope.
All money ain't good money.
Nope. When I had my aneurysm, that's what they said. I had bleeding on the brain, and had I went to sleep, I would have passed away too. So that's why I was like, comedy really saved my life. I was doing a show and it happened, and you know, had I not been doing that show, I would have went to bed. And I would have went to sleep, and then you know, that would have happened. So I'm like, ugh. And I didn't fall and bump my head. I just didn't take my blood pressure medication. Right. You know, I take that bad boy every day. I got some at work, just in case I forget to take it when I'm on my way out the door. I got it at work. I got it at home. Then I keep it on lock and load, because I would never want that to ever happen again. That was bad. Bad. Huh?
I said, don't you play with that.
Okay, look, learn my lesson. I'll be taking it all the time. You on your soapbox. You wanted to discuss the mask.
Yeah, I was just laying on the sofa, and I'm watching the news, and all of a sudden they're saying that they are relaxing the mandates for the mask, and it said Las Vegas, they don't have to wear masks anymore. And they said California, but they said Los Angeles County does. But I guess parts of California don't.
It's just confusing.
Confusing. I'm just getting tired of that whole thing. Come on, you guys. Okay, last week, everybody get vaccinated.
Get the booster. Yeah.
We're sending all these testing kits to your home. We're gonna do this, sign up for this and that, and wear what are they called? The
N95s.
And do this and that and the third. And then all of a sudden, you can take the mask off.
Yep. And them N95s ain't cheap. So you can sit up there and make people go get them damn N95s.
They're not cheap.
It's not cheap. And now you don't have to wear them.
And Amazon, they're gouging prices like nobody's business. They need to stop it. That man has enough money. He needs to stop it.
Yep. He needs to regulate it. They really need to regulate it, because, yeah. And it's now, like I was saying earlier, they just need to say, everybody at your own risk. If you want to wear a mask, you could catch COVID. You could catch Omicron or whatever it's called. You could catch whatever's coming after that if you don't have a mask on. Now, it's up to you if you want to wear a mask, because none of us we can't keep up with. It's in Los Angeles County, but it's not in Los Angeles, the city. It's not here, but it's over here in Inglewood, but it ain't over here in Long Beach. It's just like, what do you want us to do? I'm going to wear my mask regardless. So, it is what it is. If you tell me that I don't have to wear a mask, I'm going to still wear my mask.
I'm still going to wear my mask. And I'm not going to be around you if you don't have on a mask.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm just not going to do it.
I'm good. So, everybody...
And this is what makes people mad. This is what irritates people. Is the back and forth.
Right.
Not making a decision, not sticking with it. Everybody's jumping the gun. Everybody's saying this, that. And then turn around and say, oh, no, we're okay. We can relax now. What?
Right.
Why? Because you guys got this big old Super Bowl getting ready to happen right now?
Yes, and yes. They had that game last week or week before last, whatever it was, and they gave at the Ram Stadium on every seat they had a KN95 mask. And when they showed the pictures of the people in the Super Bowl, not the Super Bowl, but at the arena, barely anybody had a mask on. They said that they were going to have enforcement and all. They didn't have that.
Girl, the people were yelling and screaming and whooping and hollering. They can't do all that with a mask on.
They can't. They really can't. You can barely breathe out of them N95, them KN95.
Right. So, and they pay good money for them seats, so guess what? Don't tell me what to do.
They ain't wearing no mask. These tickets right now for this Super Bowl, talking about they $6,000 and $5,000 and all this money for these damn tickets. It's really about to go down over here. It's really about to fucking go down. That's my rant. I got that on my rant.
Yeah, yeah. And they have this big old celebration on Market Street on down there in Inglewood on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, I went to Market Street yesterday because Wanda White had performed at the Miracle Theater down there on Market Street. She invited us, and so they have it all set up. You see they have like the tents where they're gonna have food, and they have the stage where the entertainment is gonna be. So it's about to be acting down there starting tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and then all the clubs and stuff are gonna be showing the game on Sunday.
Right.
So yeah, it's gonna be, because when she told me it was on Market Street, I was like, oh, I ain't trying to go nowhere near no Inglewood. But we went around the backside with 405, got off on Manchester and came up. And then we tried to turn on Market, and they got that. They had it all shut down. It was closed. The street was closed off. So we had to park around the corner and walk around.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be popping, and I mean, it's up to you if you want to put your mask on. If they're not enforcing you to put, to wear the mask in the thing, it's up. It's your health. It is your health, and if you want to jeopardize that, then you do. And then the numbers will go back up, and won't be enough beds in there for people who need it, and we'll start all over again. Because the numbers are going down right now. So that's great. I'm getting the itch. Like, I want to go be back on stage, but then when I hear weird stuff, I'm just like, Bob Saget had COVID, and he was over there on stage. How many other comedians and people that are entertaining have COVID, and I was like, well, I want to make my money. I'm tired of being at home. I want to be back on stage, but they're gonna still just go ahead and go on stage and do it. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
I just want everybody to stay safe and use your head, please.
Yeah.
Use your head.
Yeah.
You can't tell if somebody has COVID or not, so use your head and mask up, please.
Yeah, and that, I'll just segue into my rant. It's about the Rams. It's not about the Rams, but just about this weekend. Like, I want everybody to be really safe. I'm so glad that, they were able to build that stadium in Inglewood, bringing business back to Inglewood, because they have taken business away from Inglewood over these years with a lot of stuff. Like, the mom and pop stores are no longer there. There's a couple of shops that have now popped up after and during the pandemic, and so now they're able to reap the benefit of having the SoFi there, and having all these people coming from out of town, and wanting to come and eat some really good soul food and gumbos and all this other stuff that they have over there on Market Street. They just did a revitalization. If you watch what's the show with the Issa Rae, what's the
Insecure?
If you watch Insecure, the last season that she did a lot of shots over there on Market Street, and showing all. And I haven't been down there in forever. Yesterday I went, but they have a lot of they redid it, and it looks really nice, and they have all these nice restaurants, and I'm so happy to see that Market Street has been closed down for a long time. Like, they did close almost all the shops. I was surprised to see the swap meet was still open over there. But like all the little boutiques, the mom and pop stores, they were closed. So nothing was there. But now they're reopening up with new businesses, and that's great. So y'all go on down there and y'all patronize these smaller businesses, and so that they can make some money, because small businesses struggle during the pandemic, and they really, really need it. My second thing is that y'all gangsters and pimps and whoever else you want to be out here, whoever else you want to be out here, I need y'all to just go hide under a rock or something. Don't be out here just acting plum fool, being crazy with all these out of town people, just when people come to the SoFi or come to California, we want it to be a great place for them to come. We got this big ass stadium. All this stuff is going to be happening at the stadium. Games, concerts, and all this other stuff. Now that we have something really nice in our hood, don't fuck it up by coming over here with all this crime. They had the last game they had. Now, okay, now I'm gonna twist it around, because the last game they had a guy that had a fight with somebody. He had on a 49er shirt, and they tried to say that some guys had walked up to him and beat him up. But when they looked at the camera, the guy in the 49er shirt pushed the other guy, and then her 49er just got fucked up. So
right, he got pushed back, and the guy ended up hitting him, and he fell to the ground and hit his head.
Hit his head, yeah. So, but they was trying to make it so the news gonna be trying to twist stuff to make it look bad anyway. So we don't need them to be twisting nothing up to make nothing look bad. Like, just let this day happen. Let us win. Don't be putting nothing on fire because we won. For what? Why you do that? Win and then everybody have a good time. Don't allow this to be a bad situation.
And don't get down there and be hanging out, blocking traffic and everything.
Right. Showing off and
and people need to get where they're going.
Yes.
You know what I mean? The traffic is going to be crazy. So if you don't have to go that way, don't go that way.
Yes.
You know what I did see too, I wanted to mention is they had broke ground for the Clippers' new place.
Oh, where's that at?
Yeah, it's in Inglewood.
Oh.
The Clippers will have a new place too. It's not far.
Oh.
It's not far from the stadium. And they were so happy, and it's gonna open in 2024.
Wow.
And the Clippers will have their own arena. They're gonna have their own place.
Oh,
they were
yeah.
so happy.
Where is
it was
this
news today.
Where is this
I'm happy for the Clippers.
Oh, wow. In Inglewood, okay, Clippers break ground in a new arena is it going to be in the same place as the SoFi?
They said it was really close.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because I know that so they moved. This is why I couldn't understand why there wasn't no parking. Like, what? Y'all moved a whole casino and a racetrack over there on Century. And then you put the stadium there, but there's nothing here. So that must be where that's going to be at.
Okay.
But, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Look, okay, y'all can do that. Whatever. But y'all need to get this parking situation under control. Because this parking, this is going to be so crazy this weekend with the parking.
Heck yeah.
They don't have no parking. They barely have enough parking at the stadium because the mayor said that they built the stadium like that because they wanted people to use public transportation. But your public transportation isn't available yet to get them down to the stadium. So, okay, that makes no sense.
Makes no sense.
You got the Forum that's across the street. So I hope y'all using that parking as well. The Forum gonna let y'all use some parking.
They can make some good money.
Yeah, please. I hope they are, but that's not even a lot of parking, and then whatever parking, and then all of the neighborhood people is gearing up over there to make their couple of dollars for that parking.
I don't blame them.
I don't either. I don't blame them at all. So y'all just get ready to have a great Super Bowl situation. Be safe. Get your money. If you got a place over there where somebody can park, people is willing to pay money to park. If you don't have to drive, don't drive. Just get a Uber. Let that Uber drop you off somewhere near there and walk your ass up to that damn stadium. You don't have
because the Ubers not going to be able to get close.
No, they not. Drop me off.
They're not going to get close.
Drop me off on Century and Prairie. And I will walk my ass up to drop me out right here, and I can make my way to the stadium. Drop me off on Manchester and Prairie. You can walk right on down the street, past the Forum, and you can be right there. So,
I wonder if they're going to gouge prices on those Ubers and stuff.
I'm sure they are.
Oh my God. No, man, we're not going down that street.
Okay.
And can you get to the other street? Can you do that? We can't get, they have this block. We have to go this way.
Right.
Can you get this over here? Oh my God.
Yeah, it's going to be
It's going to be a nightmare.
They need all the parking control out there that they can get. When they had the 49ers, the streets were out of control. They need to be out there right now blocking streets, saying which way is which. Like you said, if you do not need to be down there, don't take your ass around there at all. Because you trying to get around and see and all. Get out of here.
And they're going to be down there with the shirts on every corner.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
They can have it. I will watch not the Super Bowl, but I will watch the halftime show on TV, and I'm good to go. I'll probably just record it because I don't know where I'm going to be at the kitchen. So, yeah. Y'all just be safe and do what you have to do.
Please be safe out there, you guys. Be safe.
Yeah.
And enjoy your weekend and wear your mask. I don't care what they're saying. You don't want to be sick.
Yeah.
And you don't know who has COVID.
At all. So stop. I'm gonna end it with this. I watched on Amazon. It's called Fat Tuesdays. It's with PHAT Tuesdays on Amazon Prime. It is Guy Torry. I don't know if you remember Guy Torry and Joe Torry, they're brothers. Do you remember?
Yes,
them?
I remember them.
So it really what it's talking about is like the comedy back in the 90s, and I wish I was doing comedy back then. I say that because it just looks so like they were a family of people like that was doing comedy and coming up together. And Guy Torry created Fat Tuesdays at the Comedy Store, which is usually all white comics, all white situations, and they allow him to come in on a Tuesday night, and he rocked it. Like, he started off in the belly room, and he would bring comics from the hood. They said from the something, from the hood to the something. We brought them from the hood so that casting agents and all these different people would come out because it was at the Comedy Store, and that's where you got your Bill Bellamy's and you got your, I think Will Smith was already there. Will Smith's and different people are people that came up that are comedians and now they're like actors and doing different things. That's where they got them from because those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a 3-part. Lunel is on there, my favorite. 3-part show, and it just talks about like Bernie Mac, JB Smooth, just a whole lot of comedians that you've seen like come up and do movies and all this other stuff. That's where they were, and they was on his Fat Tuesday show. So he started in the belly room, which is like the smallest room at the Comedy Store, and then because he had so many people that wanted to be there, they moved him to the big room, and they were saying how he just had lines of people, like lines. This is on Sunset, so ain't nothing but white people and rockers and bands and shit like that that's going on. And then, like, on the street, on the Sunset. And then they see this long line of black people, like, what? What's going on here?
What's happening?
What's happening on a Tuesday? And it was his show, and Tiffany Haddish was on there, Snoop Dogg, just talking about how like special this Fat Tuesday was, and it was really good. I'll never finish anything, but I haven't finished it. I did the second one. I just have to watch the last one. But
now, which channel is that on?
That is on Amazon Prime. And
it's called
Fat Tuesday, PHAT Tuesday.
I'll watch it tonight.
Yeah, that's what got me to be like, damn, I miss comedy. I miss being on stage. I miss, doing my jokes and making people laugh. I just miss it. And, I went to the comedy show yesterday. I miss it. But then we hear that homeboy got COVID, and now I'm like, see? I don't know if I'm ready. I'm back. Oh, now I'm back to, but I'm going to they have little mic covers, and I'm going to go get some. I think they have them on Amazon. And I'm just gonna have my mic covers. I'm gonna get back out there. I said I'm waiting. I was waiting for the numbers to go up, but now since they don't know who's need to wear a mask, I'll wait for the numbers to go down.
Right.
But now they talking about this mask shit. This shit's gonna go back up. So I'm like, whatever. But I miss it. But that really inspired me to say, I really want to go back on stage. But we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. It's good. It's a really good show. That's it, y'all. That's all we got tonight.
Yeah, I don't have anything else. Let's see. I don't think nothing else is going on this week.
Nope. I will be.
And all Super Bowl talk.
Yep. All Super Bowl all weekend. I'm about to say the Raiders. I hope the Rams win. Since y'all will be at home. Yeah, they do their thing. I really do. So
That would be really nice. I don't care about football, but if somebody has to win, I hope it's the Rams.
yeah, exactly. All right, y'all. So that's it. That's all we have for tonight. Or today, or whenever you are listening to this. We'll be back next week.
Yes. Go LA.
Go LA. Whose house? My house. I'm in my house. So is Miss Mary.
Rams house, girl.
Oh, that's what I was saying.
You guys be safe out there. Good night.
All right. Good night. Peace out.